In collecting, we like to talk about the start of something, the end of something as the bookends, right? And when we have a final chapter ever, well, it goes down in history. Well, this next piece is the very last Morgan dollar ever struck at the New Orleans Mint. That would be the 1904 O. But tonight, certified 64 quality, a special coin. So the Morgan dollar was the child of the largest silver find ever here in America, known as the Comstock Lode, which was discovered because we were going west for the gold rush, right? 1849, the gold rush is on, and for decades thereafter, people are trying to get west to find their gold. In that process, we go to Virginia City, Nevada, one of the crossover points for the Rocky Mountains. And what happens? We find the large silver find, to a point where now we have silver for the first time in U.S. history. Great stuff. Great stuff. The Morgan dollar is formed in 1878. It runs until 1904. They bring it back one more year in 1921. New Orleans, the only southern mint, struck 26 coins. They started in 1879. This is the last one they struck. New Orleans formally closed its doors in 1909. So this is the last silver dollar ever struck at the New Orleans Mint. Now, the other part of this story is in 1918, we had the Pittman Act, which was the melting of about 60% of all of the Morgans ever struck for use to help the English with the silver push that was going on in India at the time during the earlier stages of World War I. We couldn't send Morgans because then they know we'd be part of the process. So how many coins are known to exist in this condition? If you look at the mintages, how many were made, and you rank all 26 of the O's, the New Orleans, this one ranks number 6 out of 26. So it's one of the special coins. It's also the last year of issue with 3.7 million, all fun, right? If you go to NGC's website and look up this coin, in 64 or higher condition, there's only 94,539 known. Why am I bringing that up? Because this is a real relic, a 120-year-old coin. Remember a couple of years ago, 2021, they brought back O Mint Morgans for 1 year, the 100th anniversary of the last Morgan. They made 175,000 of that coin. It sold out May 24th within 3 minutes. And today, can you find it under $200? It's a brand new O Mint Morgan with a higher number known and a higher price. We can go back to the original end of the era. And we're at $129.95. My competition, they have the same coins, same holder. Everything's identical. They're at $203. So a big savings on top of that. Guys, give me a 30-second clock. Only had a handful of these. Whenever we get them, we want to bring them out. That is, we do listen, and we constantly hear from our operators. You want to see more and more certified coins. Problem is, blast white beauties like this, well, we took about 1/3 of the coins offered to us because the other 2/3 just didn't look this part. And we want our coins to have the eye appeal to match the grade. So the end of the era, the last of the New Orleans minted coins. This is the last silver dollar they ever struck. It's the 040. And tonight, in 64 grade, we're at $129.95.